Good evening, Lily.
Good evening.
Hi, nice to see you. How are you?
Good.
Lily, how has your day been?
Good
How has your week been?
Good.
You finished your semester assessment exams. You are on vacation now. Am I right? Are you on vacation?
Yes.
How long is your vacation?
From today from until next week Friday.
So a whole week. You have a whole week off
Yes.
and 2 weekends. So what are you going to do during the time off?
I don't know.
You don't have a plan. You will rest and relax.
Yes.
Can you say for me? I will rest and relax.
I will rest and relax.
All right. Ask me, Lily. Say how are you, teacher? How's it going your side?
How are you?
I'm not so good, Lily. Lily, I'm not so good
Why?
because there is a terrible smell in Cape Town.
Why?
The whole city, the whole of Cape Town smells like a toilet. So, what happened was on Tuesday I woke up and there was a bad smell in my apartment. So I went to the toilet and I smelled it. There's nothing bad in the toilet. I go to the kitchen, smell the kitchen. There's nothing bad in the kitchen. The trash, I'm checking the room. There's nothing. I go outside, I smell.
Ah? Huh?
There is a terrible smell coming from outside.
Ah?
What's wrong, Lily?
My mom. What?
So there was a ship. So Cape Town has a harbor. Let me show you the harbor. It's very nearby the city. Look at this photo here. What do you recognize from this photo?
A lot of ships and
Well, that mountain in the back. Do you recognize this mountain?
Table Mountain.
That's Table Mountain in the back there. And this is the city. Can you see these buildings here? The tall buildings?
Yes.
So that is where I live. I live in the city.
Yeah.
My apartment is in the city, and then here is the harbor where the ships dock and the ships they offload and they unload and they get things off and on the ship.
Yes.
Right, so we have the harbor, we have the city, and we have the mountain. Where do I live?
Yes.
Lily,
There.
do between. Can you make a sentence using the word between?
Between the Table Mountain and the harbor.
Okay, between Table Mountain and the harbor. There was a ship, Lily, that came from Brazil. It was going to Kuwait and it had to stop. So I want to show you the route that the ship was taking. Let's erase this. And let's go to a map. From Brazil, can you find Brazil on this map?
No. Yes. Yes.
Where is Brazil?
What? No. Yes. There.
Here on the left side,
Next to.
in South America. So from Brazil, the ship was traveling to South Africa, where it got some more fuel. And then from South Africa, it was on its way to Kuwait. Which actually, where is Kuwait? Kuwait is in the Middle East. Okay, so Lily, it was on its way to Kuwait. And when it stopped in South
Yes.
Africa, it stopped for a few days. The smell of the ship was what caused the whole city to smell.
Yes.
So say, what was on the ship?
What is on the ship?
Say, what were they carrying on the ship?
What were they carrying on the ship?
They were carrying cattle, cows. They were carrying cows on the ship, but not one or two or three cows, Lily. They were carrying 19,000 cows. 19,000 cows, and they were not cleaning the ship properly. So the cows
The
would
cow poop.
the cows would poop, and they were not cleaning the poop, and it just collected, and it smelled so bad, so the whole city started to smell. And everyone was talking about it on the radio station, on the news. So they even went to check if the animals were healthy, if they were being treated correctly. Lily, can you tell me, where did this smell come from in Cape Town?
From the ship that inside the ship there was 19,000 cows in the ship, and they're not cleaning the ships properly, so they collected the cow poops and poofs, so that is what happened.
So instead of poop, we can say manure, the cow manure.
Manure.
All right, Lily. The smell is now gone. Now it doesn't smell like anything in the apartment, in the city. What does that mean? It can mean one of two things. What are those two things?
That ship is gone.
That's the first option. Maybe the ship
They
is
cleaned it.
and maybe they cleaned it. Yeah. Good. All right, Lily. Let's have a look. Have you ever gone to a farm or a farm area and smelt that smell of manure?
Yes.
Where did you go to smell it?
From farm.
But tell me about the farm. What did you see there? What were you
I
doing?
don't know.
Because
Where is that?
I actually like the smell. If it is not too much. When I was younger, when I was your age, I would travel to Bulgaria once every 3 years. I will go to visit family in Bulgaria, and I will go to visit my grandparents who stay in the village. And at the village they had one cow, they had two pigs, they had some donkeys, they had chickens. And this was the village. So it smelt like this, but 19,000 is different to just a few animals.
Okay.
All right, good. Lily, let's see what we're doing today. Today we're going to jump into our vocabulary words. Before we start, is there anything you want to share with me?
No.
No? Let's jump into it. Right, Lily, today's first vocabulary word. What is this activity where we mix glue and water and newspaper?
Making.
So this is called paper mache. Paper mache, you mix the glue and you put the newspaper, and when it dries, it will be hard. So you can make a bowl, you can make an animal, you can make different shapes. Did you ever make paper mache at school?
No.
What about Simon-Tech?
I didn't make.
During Simon-Tech in the grade 2 classroom,
No, I didn't do.
you didn't go to the grade 2.
Yes.
Why not?
I don't know. I didn't go.
Oh, it was not on your schedule. Can you say for me? It was not on my schedule.
It was not on my schedule.
Okay, so they made paper mache helmets. Lily, how can they make a round oval shape such as this? What can they stick newspaper around?
Glue and newspaper.
So around a balloon, you can use a balloon and
Oh.
you stick the newspaper around the balloon, and then after a few hours it is hard, and then you can pop the balloon and what's left is the shell. It's like a newspaper shell, and it's hard. So we can make planets, round planets. We can make different kinds of fruit. What would you make? If you had to make something from paper mache, what would you make?
A bowl.
A bowl. That's cool. Yeah. How is your... You used to go to your pottery class.
Yes.
Have you been there recently?
No.
No. Okay. Can you read for me? I made
a bowl for my mom using paper mache.
and it's not such a it's it's a decently strong bowl. You can put some fruit in there, some apples, but of course you cannot eat cereal from this bowl. Why not, Lily? What will happen if you put milk?
Because cereal, we should put milk in it, and the milk will.
What will happen if you
Go
put milk
inside
inside?
the paper.
Yeah, it will get absorbed by the paper, and the paper will come apart. The paper will separate. Can you say for me? The newspaper will separate.
The newspaper will separate.
Oh, Lily, I think you had a long day today. You look very tired.
Yes.
Yeah. What was difficult from today? What are the things that you did?
I don't know.
All right, next one. What is this place called that we can go to watch sport?
Stadium.
Yes. I know you went to a stadium. Remember we had class once. You were at the stadium.
Yes.
Did you enjoy going to the stadium? And why? What's the reason you would say yes or no?
Because it's fun.
But what is fun about it? How do you explain to someone that's never been to a stadium? I will say to them, the energy at the stadium is very high. Everyone is excited to cheer their team.
And it's big, large.
That's a good one. It's very large, and we like to see big structures and big buildings. That's actually a really nice one. Good, Lily. I went to the
stadium to watch a soccer game.
Okay, here we have a robotic arm that is being used by someone who doesn't have an arm. So it's very helpful. It is a prosthetic arm. Prosthetic means not real. It's like a robot, a plastic. Now these prosthetic arms, Lily, they are very advanced. How does a prosthetic arm help someone who doesn't have an arm? What is difficult?
How do they help?
Yeah, what is difficult if we don't have an arm? What is difficult to do?
To eat and do everything.
To do everything, like
eating,
picking up something, writing. So now these robotic arms, they can open and close the fingers to help with picking up things. They can control. So people can control the prosthetic arms. Actually, a little later in this class, Lily, we will see a new feature that this arm has. Can you read for me the prosthetic?
The prosthetic is very useful. It can help amputees pick up something.
Okay, so here is the amputee. Someone who doesn't have a limb. They don't have an arm, they don't have a leg. Lily, what helps amputees?
By picking up things and do everything.
So these things are prosthetics. The prosthetics help the amputees.
The amputee is someone who is missing a
Limb. Missing a limb.
limb.
Alright, Lily. Maybe if we are cooking, maybe if we are doing an experiment, we need to check what? What is this checking?
The weather was
Not the weather, it's checking the temperature. This is a temperature sensor. Lily, what do you think the temperature sensor is doing?
I think temperature sensor is temperature sensoring. Checking the temperature.
Yes, checking the temperature. It is checking the temperature, maybe for cooking, maybe for an experiment. Do you check the temperature when you are cooking in the kitchen?
No.
No. Who checks the temperature?
Nobody.
What do you mean nobody checks the temperature?
Nobody checks the temperature.
But what if the temperature is too high?
I don't know.
Then if you are cooking, maybe you are cooking spaghetti or pasta, what do you put in an oven? Maybe you are baking a cake and you put the temperature too high. The cake will burn.
But I don't have an oven.
You don't have an oven? How do you... Wait, in your kitchen, do you have a stove?
What's a stove?
The stove is on top. Those round circular plates that get hot and you can cook on the stove.
No.
Lily, what do you have in your kitchen?
I have induction.
What is induction? Lily, what is induction?
Wait.
Are you looking at Google something?
Yes.
What are you finding there?
Wait. Induction cooktop.
Lily, let's go to a photo and see what is this induction that you are talking about. Is it like an air fryer? Induction. Lily?
Yes.
Is this the
Yeah,
one?
that.
So this is a stove.
Yeah.
Here, the pot is on the stove. What kind of pans can you use on an induction cooktop? Okay, so on the stove, you have a stove, but you don't have an oven, you said.
Yes.
All right, Lily,
Yes.
let's go back to our class here. And if I can find it, there it is. Okay, so we have the temperature sensor. Lily, we need the temperature sensor because what happens if the temperature is too high and we don't know?
It will burn.
It will burn. What happens if the temperature is too low and we don't know?
It will not get cooked.
It will not get cooked. Good. Let's read the temperature sensor.
The temperature sensor can tell if something is hot or cold.
Okay, now since we're talking about in the kitchen, cooking, here you can see they are separating the egg yolk from the egg white. Have you seen in a cooking show, Lily, when they separate the two? Did you see that?
Yes?
Sometimes they only want to use the egg white. Sometimes they only want to use the egg yolk. So they
Yes.
separate it. Any idea why they would only want to use the egg white?
Because maybe they doesn't like egg yolk.
Well, the egg
Maybe.
white, I think they make meringue with just the egg white. If you take the egg white and you whisk,
Yes.
whisk, with no egg yolk, and then you add sugar and more mixing, and it becomes very frothy.
Yes.
And then maybe bake in the oven. Actually, I've never made meringue, but I love to eat meringues. Okay, so can you tell me this person in the picture, what are they separating?
The egg yolk and the egg white.
And you have never done that, right?
I did. No,
You-
I didn't.
You didn't do it. Okay. Have you seen how to do it?
Yes.
How? How do you separate the two?
If we break the egg and then we like this and then you have to pew, 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 pew.
Yeah, exactly. Pour from one side to the other side. Okay, the other way is pour all the eggs together and the yolk should be floating on top. Floating on top, and you can take it with a spoon. But your option is better. Your option is better because if the egg yolk spills, if it pops open, and then it will spread into all the egg white. All right, Lily. Separate the egg white from the yolk. Yes. miss.
Separate the egg white from egg yolk.
Lily, here is a sport. Different to soccer, you can see the ball is an oval shape. It's not a round shape. What sport is this?
Rugby.
It's similar to rugby, but you can see here they have more helmets, more padding. Look at the padding on their uniform. American football. It is very similar to rugby, the ball's shape.
American football uses a different ball to soccer.
What is the difference in American football and soccer ball?
Soccer ball is round, but American football is oval.
Lily, the biggest sport event in America is a football game. It is called the Super Bowl. Have you heard of the Super Bowl?
Huh? No.
They play the Super Bowl in America once a year. It was actually last week. The Super Bowl was last week. And they have a first half and the second half, and in between they have a really big concert. Okay, so here is that Super Bowl where they are playing American football in a stadium. What happens during halftime, Lily?
They rest.
So the players rest, but what about the spectators? What happens for the spectators?
They play.
There is a concert. There is a concert for the spectators. For all the people at the stadium, there is a concert. And this concert is called the halftime show. Very famous halftime show. The Super Bowl is?
The Super Bowl is the biggest sport event in America.
Okay, now we're almost to the end of the vocabulary words. Here you see some clean energy: solar, wind, water. Lily, this we call
Dam.
renewable energy. Can you say for me? Renewable.
Renewable energy.
Lily, renewable energy means it is clean energy and it will not run out. It will not finish. So look at the picture. The solar panels, they get energy from the sun. Will the sun ever finish?
No.
No. Is the sun clean energy?
Yes.
Yes. So that's renewable. Can you say for me? Solar is renewable energy.
Solar is renewable energy.
Let's go back to the picture and look at those turbines, the wind turbines. Is wind clean energy?
Huh?
Wind, is it clean?
Yes.
Yes, it doesn't release carbon dioxide. And does it ever finish?
No.
No, it doesn't finish. So it is renewable. Can you say for me? Wind energy is renewable.
Wind energy is renewable.
And let's go back to the picture. Lily, what's that third thing that we didn't talk about?
Solar panel.
No, but we did. We did talk about the solar panel.
Water.
The water, that dam. That dam is a hydro energy source. Hydro energy. Lily, is
Yes.
hydro energy a renewable energy?
Yes.
Why?
Because water never stops and water is clean.
Good. So there we have 3 renewable energy sources. We should use
renewable to help save the environment.
Lily, what if we don't use renewable energy sources?
Waste, maybe.
What is the opposite of a renewable source? Let's say, for example,
Not renewable.
well, yeah, so it's renewable is clean energy. If we look at the things that are not clean that make energy, we are thinking about the power stations that are burning coal. They are making lots of carbon dioxide, lots of pollution. Lily, the power station is not a renewable energy source. Why not? Why is the power station not renewable?
Because they use gases.
Because they burn coal. This is coal. Coal. Maybe you've seen coal at the restaurant, at the barbecue. Did you see coal at the barbecue?
Yes.
Can you say for me, yes, our restaurant was burning coal.
Yes, our restaurant was burning coal.
So Lily, this coal, when you burn it, it makes carbon dioxide. It burns very well. Coal burns very well, but it makes carbon dioxide. And carbon dioxide is pollution.
Yes.
And Lily, this coal, will it run out? Will it finish?
Yes.
Yes, sometime in the future it will finish. There will be no more. So, what does that mean? Is it renewable or non-renewable?
Not renewable.
It's not renewable. Okay, Lily, I think you understand that well. Let's see here. What is the next one? Oh, time for review. Lily, let's do the review after our break. We will have 30-minute break time, and then I will see you after 30 minutes. See you at 10 o'clock. Lily, do you have any questions for me?
No.
Say, no, I don't have any questions.
No, I don't have any questions.
Lily, what are you going to do now during this break time?
I will play.
Have a nice playtime.
Bye bye.
See you later.